You ever notice how your shadow always follows you? Mine used to, too, until last week, when it stopped matching my steps. At first, it was subtle, a lag, a twitch, a flicker when I stood still. Then, yesterday, as I walked home under the sodium lights, my shadow suddenly darted forward, stretching and snapping, tugging at my feet like I was tethered to something I couldn't see. I tried to laugh it off, but every time I blinked, it seemed to gain ground, pulling me toward the outskirts of town. There's something I buried out there, something I swore I'd never face again. I kept telling myself it was just exhaustion, stress, maybe a trick of the light. But when my shadow started slipping ahead of me, ducking behind buildings and beckoning with elongated arms, I felt an old terror gnawing at my gut. My phone wouldn't work, the streetlights flickered, and the chilled air pressed against me like invisible hands. I broke into a run, hoping to outpace the thing. But my own outline surged forward, impossibly fast, dragging me toward the old riverbed, a place I'd avoided for over a decade. When I reached the cracked bridge, my shadow pulled at my feet, stretching down into the ravine where the water ran black and slow. I remembered a night I'd come here with my brother, the argument, the slippery rocks, the way I'd stumbled away in shock, leaving him behind in darkness. I'd convinced myself he'd just run off, that he'd be found, but his body never turned up. The guilt had festered ever since, a wound I tried to ignore, until now. My shadow seeped over the edge, reaching down into the churning water, and I felt the unmistakable grip of icy fingers around my ankles. The darkness pulled, relentless, dragging me closer as the water below seemed to ripple with something alive. As I clawed at the earth, I heard my brother's voice, warped and distant, whispering my name from the shadows. I realized, too late, that my shadow wasn't just mine anymore, it had come to collect what I owed.